I did not intend to make this video today, but something just really upset me, and we really need to talk. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signor. Look, I know a lot of you right now are very interested in my royal coverage, and this is involving that. In fact, this is going to terrify you. But I was trying to report on something else that I was passionate about, and I'm trying to do it more often, and I hope you guys will encourage and you like my voice and you want to hear me share other truths and other important pieces. And I made this video about Armie Hammer's ex. I made this video, which was just a terrifying video of this woman ending this man for clout, admitting everything was consensual, all these things, and destroying this guy for clout. Needless to say, I went on a rant about it. I posted the video, and it got limited. This video is limited. No ad revenue, won't be shared as widely. When a video gets limited on YouTube, which hasn't happened as often for me these days because I've gotten a little bit more successful, but when this happens, it's like a death nail to the video and it doesn't go anywhere. Because that happened, I scrolled down a little bit more and look what happened. Hateful derogatory content. For my Omid Scobie outrageous Omid slams late queen to defend Meghan Markle and Prince Harry over Lilibet. This video, which was very successful in its first day, somehow got flagged. I challenged it, which I often do, and it never is an issue. But this time, however, YouTube's algorithm confirmed it. I view the feedback here, hateful, derogatory content that may be offensive to individuals or group, but is used for education news or blah, blah, blah. Some examples, educational content, using raw footage of someone, singling out for abuse or harassment. That's what you need to, malicious personal attacks and defamation. Excuse me? What did I say that was untrue or defamatory? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And now they're limiting it. You gotta pause and let this sink in. You gotta let this sink in. Now, when I'm talking about Armie Hammer and the cannibal, all that stuff, I understand sometimes those videos go through a few little extra hooks to like see if advertisers are gonna be okay with it. But you're telling me Omid Scobie slamming the queen can get 200,000 views in its first day, but then Omid or somebody, allegedly, I don't know who did it, can attempt to go flag it. And then YouTube's algorithm will confirm it and tell us, well, that's harassing. That's defamatory. So we're going to limit this video. We're going to make sure it doesn't get as widely seen as the others. Now, I can challenge this again. I can go above it because a lot of this is just algorithms and automation. And I'm sure I hope I get this overruled. But guys, I'm terrified now. YouTube is really, really worrying me. Now, I'm not going away from YouTube. I can't. We got to use YouTube. It's the biggest video search engine that's out there. And I don't want you to think that what I'm about to tell you is me leaving YouTube. I want to share about this Armie story. I want to talk about what this means, but I need to take a moment to tell you, we need to do something about this. I need to make sure you get alerted, and I need to make sure that I have a place I can post these videos when YouTube's censoring them or limiting them, that you have a place where you can get them directly where there's no problems. And that place is now going to be Patreon. And I announced this yesterday, and I didn't realize how quickly and how valuable this would become. And now I'm seeing how important this platform is going to be for this brand. Now you can go over to Patreon, and I'm going to put it at the end as well, so you can click there. I'll put in the pinned comment, patreon.com/popcornplanet. You can join for free, so I'll be making alerts. You'll get notifications there. Everything's still the same on YouTube. A lot of people are confused. I'm not switching and going there directly, but I am going to use that platform to give you the stuff that YouTube won't let me post. And I'm going to use that platform to also do some other exclusives. And we're going to do a weekly live feed where we're going to recheck every Monday morning, go through all my feelings on things uncensored, and tell you stuff that's happening so you're really in the know. And they can't block the truth from you guys. This is a paid service. All those videos are going to be for our paying members. You can go through. It's the same amount of fees here that the YouTube subscriber. We have a lot of members here, Planeteers. If you can't do both, I understand, but this one will only take 5% of our revenue, whereas YouTube's taking over 32% of our revenue. You're going to get even more perks over here. I promise you, people are already loving what we've been delivering. And I just posted that Armie Hammer video over there just so somebody can see it, because I really want you guys to see this video. And I'm going to talk about it a bit because I want you to know what's happening, but I have to tell you here delicately. Over there, you can watch the unedited, fully uncensored rant of mine. Wish I would have gone even more, but it's there, and some clips from this podcast. And I want to talk about this because it's important to me. But guys, I really want to make sure you are aware of how important this Patreon now is. This goes now to, I'm shook by this. I don't know how I missed this because it's older. I didn't catch it right away. But when I went to see, because the army one got limited, I looked, they went back and I got to go see how many other videos that they're going in and sneaking, trying to do this tactic to try to keep this and definite. So it's then mute this news. I'm shook, guys. I mean, the only other excuse is it says it's doing 2 reasons: hateful, derogatory content, and then inappropriate language in the first 7 seconds. I literally called him a cockroach, and I think the algorithm took away the roach. And now, confirmed by review, which clearly is just computers, this is how it works. And people are gaming the YouTube system. They're gaming the copyright system. They're gaming the flagging system. It's not right. Us creators are now drowning. They're dropping our revenues down. They're censoring the content. They're keeping the truth from you. I can't stand it, but I can't go anywhere. We can't just stop YouTube, but I'm not going to stop YouTube, but I needed another place to give you guys stuff where we can talk. This has a community tab where on mobile, we can all talk to each other in the same room. You're going to get alerts there. You're going to get alerts. Free members, you're going to get alerts when the videos are posted. And then patrons, you're going to get those exclusive posts that show you the uncensored content, the exclusive podcasts, the extra extended interviews, and so much more. Sticker clubs. Oh my God, you're going to love these, and so much more. And honestly, guys, this is just so we can have peace of mind to know we can keep going if YouTube shuts us down. We have a way to contact you if they try to give us 3 strikes out of nowhere. And it's happened. We've gotten close to it. I'll tell you, I've avoided being that honest to you guys, but at this point I can't keep hiding it. I'm not going to live in fear of these sugars, of these people. Enough is enough. And that parallels to this story that I wanted to tell you. This is literally a headline on TMZ, and this was the whole spotlight of the video. Armie Hammer's recent fling dishes on his bedroom kinks. What? This woman, when you go and learn about it, had a consensual relationship, adult, personal relationship. Admits nothing was unconsensual. Completely normal relationship. She knew exactly what she was getting into with Armie Hammer, who was cleared. He was proven innocent. They couldn't find any evidence to say that he wasn't. The dude's innocent. Now, you can disagree. You can believe the accusers, whatever you want to do. At the end of the day, Armie Hammer's free to move on with his life. But this woman decided to dish on his kinks. Why? Why did she decide to do this? Well, because she launched a new podcast on YouTube for clout. She literally starts reading text messages from his AA groups, his friends in his AA group. She then begins to share all these details about what they talked about, what he was into, and admits she knew and accepted it and was fine with it. But then when it was all said and done, she suddenly turns into a victim. She can take no accountability. That's a common theme I'm seeing online, and it's something I want to talk about in more videos and more content on YouTube and on Patreon, of just how everybody is a victim these days. No one can take accountability for things that they did. People will be in a relationship, be in a private adult consensual relationship, and then if it goes south at all, sit back and then, that man's a narcissist. He was a predator. He was a monster. And take zero responsibility or accountability for their involvement in said relationship, and just paint all men this way. It is happening more and more, and social media is allowing it and rewarding it and letting these people do this. I'm just in shock. Like, I like to gossip like the next one. And yes, when Armie Hammer revealed his fervent for eating, things, it was news. We had it, and he acknowledged it, and we addressed it. And I said, it's not my business. But it was kind of hard to deny. It's out there. And so she used that, exploited it, and got more information, and then went to her podcast to try to get more clout. This is the world we live in, where everybody wants clout. And then I guess they get rewarded and they're okay. But then when I talk about the truth about Meghan Markle or whoever else, nope, sorry, we can't get this out there. I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know what to do. This woman is despicable. She should be shameful. Ashamed of herself for not only revealing these private details of a consensual adult relationship. Girl, it's no one's business. It's not my business. If he didn't break any laws, I don't care. What you choose to do with him in private is your choice. Leave me alone. Leave us out of it. Leave him alone. Dude's been dragged through the mud and literally lost everything. I'm like, enough already. He's not a criminal. He's not. Now, you can think he is. You can say you don't like him, but you chose to stay with him for a period of time, for like a month. And I'm going to go watch the video on Patreon. I play the clips. It's going to unnerve you. And we need to be able to talk about stuff like this. I need to be able to talk about Omid Scobie and his lies about the Queen. I need to talk about royal stuff, non-royal stuff. There's so much stuff we have to uncover. And YouTube is literally now limiting videos due to hateful content. This is like the kind of stuff Boozy was trying to get done, that Amber was trying to get done. This is not right. Nothing in that video was derogatory or hateful. It was all facts. And if there was an opinion, I made that quite clear. And I called out, I was just reading what Omen it was saying and doing. This is scary, guys. This is scary. And I hope you will take this more seriously. And I hope you will help us come over there. If you can't afford it, I get it, guys. I understand not everyone can swing it. Those of you who have, I am so grateful. Let's keep blowing this up. I'm going to not worry as much. And I'm going to know, you know what? When YouTube blocks me, I'm going to go there. And I know I have your support. And then you're going to be reminded and see, and you're going to get all this exclusive content on top of it. But you're really going to be funding us to do more investigations. Guys, I alluded to it in the last live. If you missed it, we have a docuseries. We are producing a full-on real docuseries shot nicely with experts. I am so excited to tell you more, and stay tuned. But this Harry and Meghan documentary is going to be, you guys are going to love it. You guys are going to, it's good. And we're working on it. It costs money. I'm not trying to go fund me these things. I considered it. I thought maybe as we get going, I want to prove to you, and I wanted to invest first to prove that we're doing this. But if we need help, we'll go there. But it's expensive, guys, and we're investing and we're doubling down on ourselves, and we need you to help us. This allows us to know we have support. So that way, if YouTube shuts us down, which they can do like that, we know we have another place of income where we can do this and continue to speak the truth and do the reporting that we want to report. And I hope you guys will support my other stories too. We're going to cover royals. It's going to be over on Popcorn Palace more on the Patreon as well, and still some big news here on Planet. But I do need to pivot to other stories and truths out there and stuff I'm passionate about. And I hope you will help support that journey too. There's so much to talk about. We can fit it all in. If I can record it all, you can watch it all. And I believe you can. And I'm so grateful for you guys. And the best thing you do is just subscribe. Stay subscribed. I know I'm frustrated with YouTube, but as a necessity, it's an evil necessity that we have to do. So I hope you'll stay here. I hope you'll check out the Patreon. In fact, I'm going to put it right there, top left. See that cool little logo of me? That's the Patreon. Click on over there. There's a video explaining it. You'll see the tiers. I hope you'll consider joining. Thank you guys so much for all your help. We will get through this together.